Switch it up a little bit. Audible. This episode of Sweat Equity is brought to you by FreshBooks. Go freshbooks.com/sweat. Gets you a 30-day free trial of the invoicing accounting software where you get the direct deposit next day. Ching, 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 ching. Go freshbooks.com/sweat. Gets you the discount on getting that software and hooks this show up. That is our featured sponsor. Our other sponsors of the show, ExpressVPN. Try expressvpn.com/sweat. Gets 3 months free out of an annual subscription to anonymize, to not be tracked on the internet.
You got it.
Roan. Try roan.com/sweat for the best workout apparel. You want to look clean? You want to look financial district-y?
The most financialist district.
20% off using the tryroan.com/sweat or the promo code BRIDGE20. Trygrasshopper.com/sweat. You need a business phone line. Don't have a Google Voice. Don't have a business, your brand's kind of phone number go to your personal where you go, hello?
Hello, Mom?
You need a separate phone
Is that okay?
app. I have my business line on my phone. I don't need two phones. I'm not a drug dealer anymore. Trygrasshopper.com/sweat. Gets you $75 off. $75. What podcast is giving you that? No one. None. I don't know any. And lastly, warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. 5 free pairs to try on at home. Get ridiculed by your family, dwindle it down into a pair that is average on your face because your face is stupid.
It is
warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. And you can get your prescription glasses done and you can get your sunglasses done. I am running out of steam. I'm your host, Law Smith. Sitting here to my right, number 1 in your playbook, number 4 in your hearts, Eric Reginger.
4?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? We're doing the show now? Is that what we're doing?
This is Sweat Equity, pragmatic entrepreneurial advice and dick jokes, the number 1 comedy business podcast.
Arbitron rated. All right, I'll just do it then.
Arbitron,
What about my
Billboard,
sweat
all that
equity?
stuff. Howdy, Toddy.
Sweat equity.
Let's give it up for our
Sweat equity.
guest,
My sweat equity.
Hummel.
My sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
Damn.
You want to? Well,
No,
all right,
I mean,
we'll
that was-
record it now, but
that
I'm
is
sorry.
Brutally
Fingers.
honest insight about yourself.
Now it's without context, so you can't really go from here, all right? So.
No, that's okay. We're not going to relive the moment. It's gone, but it'll live in you forever.
Let's try it again. Come on. From the top, guys.
No.
Are we going now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't prepare anything at all, just letting you know.
Hey,
So
yeah, that's kind of our gimmick.
You're the guest.
okay. Cool. Gimmick is no plan, then I'm all about that.
Yeah.
You're the guest. Just let us, just let us.
Just relax,
Woo
baby.
Throw
me?
some
Are you
questions
gonna
your
woo
way.
me?
So-
Okay.
So we were just looking at the news. Saw Bubba, your new team, Bubba the Love
Yeah.
Sponge. and
Because I was
crew.
fired from my last job, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's get into it.
Yeah, jump
So
right in.
what happened? What happened? Now,
Did you actually say Anna's name and credentials or
I will.
anything? Or?
When we do
I will.
when we do the ad read, I'll
Oh.
throw it in there.
Okay.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on the show she's talking about that she got fired from a bunch of times.
Yeah. Not in the last 4 years, though.
Yeah. Johnny B's show.
Yeah, but not when I was on the show, is what I'm saying.
No.
Okay.
But I did want to come on and talk about how bad of a Bumble date we had on air.
Oh yeah.
That would have been awesome.
No,
How a gay,
no hiding.
a gay
I want to hear all the
after
details.
the Super Bowl at whatever that shitty Jimmy Buffett bar is, and a gay dude hit on me while I was waiting for you, and I was like, "This is a bad sign."
That's
And
not
he
bad. That's
and
not
he was our UPS guy at our office at the time. He's like, "I know you."
That
And I was like,
guy?
Fuck. Yeah.
He's gay.
Not the big guy that retired. His backup QB.
Either one of them is gay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What can
I was very impressed that you knew Theo Vaughn. That was cool.
Oh
as
yeah,
fuck.
I asked who your favorite comedians are, and you're like, you dropped 3 of on. I was like, let's call him right now.
He's not my favorite, but at the time I was like really getting into him. What is this podcast called? This week, last week, tonight, this last weekend, something like that.
Yep. And the king and the
Yeah, and I
Sting.
was really getting into it, and I really hadn't like appreciated the brilliance and the uniqueness of Theo Von yet. And so I was going like hard in the paint, like down the rabbit hole. And he's just unlike anybody else out there. Like he's just his own fucking shtick.
Well, you'll be happy to
And-
know you got me on a big Jay Okerson kick, and I've been listening to
Oh,
the
yeah, he's the
Bonfire
best.
like illegal feeds on YouTube.
All right,
Yeah,
hold on. So
yeah.
you had a Bumble date and then busted out that you knew Theo Vaughn and then
And
said,
that's
let's
it.
call
No,
him. And it
yeah.
still went bad.
I texted him. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Still went
Yeah,
bad.
he responded back, and I was super impressed with that. That was pretty fucking.
And then it went downhill, though?
She looked down at my legs
But on the
and
we
knew
went on a
there's too
second.
much power.
Okay, now he's already
We-
talking about his
we-
own ass.
We
Already.
went on a
We
second
just got done
date.
talking about your ass.
Mhm.
You did
But
go on a
I-
second date. Okay, sorry.
We did go on a second date. I just felt like, I mean, I think you're still technically married, right? Like,
Technically, but
yeah, but
well,
this was like
agreements
a
have
year
been in.
and a half ago. This was a year and a half ago. So
Yeah, my
it
head.
was like
You're right. No, my head
super
wasn't good. Probably
your head wasn't good,
the
and
the top one, the high one.
yeah, and I could sense that it wasn't in the right place. You were damaged.
You wanted no part of that. You were damaged.
I was just
I could
like,
sense that you were like all fucked up. So like, I
Yeah,
didn't
and
want
it's
to go
like-
out with you again. Is that
no,
weird?
No, she didn't want to deal with like me just blathering on about bullshit, which is unfair to her because it was like, do you want to know? I'll tell you, and then just would go in and like.
But that was my
diatribe.
fault.
And
I
then
mean,
you
I
started
said it
crying.
somewhat out of like courtesy, you know.
Well,
But I
the
think it was just too